You ever bought a game full price and then realize, hey, you actually don't own that game, and instead of having a full game with all the content unlocked that you can play from the start, you actually have half of a game and half of it is locked behind a season pass. We're going to run into that a lot in the future. It's an issue that I have run into that I absolutely hate, that I'm sure you hate as well, as we run into the future of gaming, this new era of games, of game development, of game creators who are making sure that the game itself isn't unlocked when you buy it, but instead through the season pass system that they will spoon feed to you slowly to keep you stuck on that hamster wheel. The first issue we're going to run into is paywalling. Obviously, season passes are basically saying, hey, you bought the game, that's nice, that's awesome, but hold on, don't do anything yet, because you need the essential story, which is locked behind our season pass. Our system will not allow you to go any further until you purchase the season pass. Essentially, you're taking away the half the fun of the game if you don't own the season pass. And they're going to make you feel bad about it, because if you want to see the game, if you want to see the story, you want to see the new maps, you want to see the hidden content, well, then you're going to have to get the season pass, right? And that's the future of game that we've seen. We've seen that progress from very slight sort of pre-order bonuses that were getting a little scammy, a little too much. And then they're kind of giving you extra incentives to kind of like, hey, you get this extra boost, you get this extra thing if you do this, right? That was sort of the beginning, the slippery slope that led us here. Now, obviously, I think that that wasn't the initial issue, but we really have gone into a world where we don't know what kind of value we're going to get from a game. And that brings us to our second problem. You know, you get the game, you got it paywalled, you instantly had to pay up, but you're also sometimes sold these these pieces of content before you even know what it is. You don't know everything that's going to be in that season pass. Will it be good? Will it be fun? Is it content you care about? Maybe it's not. Maybe you liked all the maps you're currently playing on. Maybe you liked the stuff you're currently doing. Maybe this new bit of content that you paid for, you're kind of paying for a mystery box of content. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if it's going to be good. You don't know if you're even going to want to play it when it comes out, because you don't know exactly when it's coming out. That's the problem with the season pass. It's basically saying, hey, man, purchase what could be. Purchase the potential of a good game. You bought the game, you have the potential to play it at a really high level if you want to have fun with it, but only if you get the season pass, and only if you continue to allow yourself to get immersed in the game and enjoy the content that we're spoon feeding you over a period of time. And that's going to be an issue that I think is going to continue to rise, and we're going to continue to see that. The other issue that kind of brings us to is you're going to run into a hamster wheel. You are in a hamster wheel. You are going to have burnout. It's going to, hit the thing, sorry. You're going to have like a flavor of the month. You're going to go in and you're going to burn out because you're constantly going. And you feel like the actual progression that you've made means nothing. It doesn't do anything for you. You don't feel good about it. You're like, I'm just wasting my time here. Dude, what am I doing? And they put you on this wheel, and then they let you go over there and get some water here and there. And that's in between the seasons. You can go, la, 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 and you can get a little bit of water, right? But the reality is after that, they put you right back on the wheel. So you get dehydrated, you're going to fall off, and eventually you're going to die from it. You're going to burn out because it's just too much. It's too much. They try to keep you constantly engaged, constantly addicted. If they just made a good, solid game with the foundation that didn't really change all that much, and they just built upon it instead of creating new systems constantly, you would be good. And that would be a good thing. They would have fun with that. And it's also brings us to our fourth point. They're kind of spitting in the community's face. They don't seem to care. I mean, they really are looking at the community and saying, hey, I know what you want. I know what we can give you, and I'm not going to do that because we want your money. And we want more than just the initial paying for the game. We also want the season pass. And then if you want the extra skins and stuff, you're going to need that too. You want any hidden maps that don't have a six finger, there you go. You're going to need that, right? It's getting insane. It's getting to be too much. At this point, I just realized it's in the video, so I might as well point it out. Right there. That's going to be the only games that we're going to actually own. You can buy that and you can play it however you want. There's no updates or DLCs or anything like that, but you know what? You own it and you can play. You can put the beads over there. You can put them down there. You can do whatever you want with them. We don't have that ability anymore. It's like they took it, they broke it down, and then they gave you just one line with one bead, and that's how you're going to play it unless you pay for the extra pieces of, beads and the extra different little pipes. And unless you pay for that, you're not getting the full game. You're going to get one and one. And who's going to want to play that? No one. So you're going to have to go back and play the game. You're going to have to pay for it. It is what it is. Games should feel complete at launch. There it is. games should feel complete at launch. They should feel like they are a good product that was sold. No one's going to sell you a couch with just the basically the little stools or the little foots that it sits on, and they'd be like, well, you can get the pieces later. Like we're gonna feed you. Like then you'll get like maybe a pillow or two. I mean, what is your problem here? You can maybe get an armrest in a year when the seasons. What is your issue, dude? Enjoy your couch. You can't enjoy half of a couch. That's it. You're not gonna enjoy. Oh, I like this one. I like this one pillow, this one cushion, this one little stool that I can stare at. That's not a full couch. Give us the full game. It's not that hard, dude. It's just frustrating, right? It's like they give you the full game and then they chop it off, say, after the season pass, see you later. Come on, dude. That's absurd. We should feel like we have a full release at launch. Play what you love, but don't let these publishers turn your hobby into a subscription service. And it's tough, right? It is, and that's where you're heading. Let me know how you feel about all these different services, about all these game passes, about what they have done to gaming. I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one.